And let's just get started. This is the second time I'm doing this because I thought I was in the members only live. So I'm back into public. Okay, I wasn't, but anyway, I just started over again. Anyway, I'm actually taking back, opening this, how you call them? These little papers, messages. Let's see what this energy tells us. Okay, we got the first quarter moon or moon phase. We got also owl in Sagittarius. We have defeated. So somebody has been defeated, or yeah, an energy got defeated. Maybe they were trying to go against you. We got the letter X, we got the letter N. We also have purple hearts, which I associate with divine beings, specifically divine masculine, divine feminine. Somebody could be sad over you. I'm sorry. Somebody could be sad over you, over the situation. Hi, Vito. Hope you're doing well. We have the letter U. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I don't know if you can tell. And yeah, could be defeated about something because you got crystal clear vision of something or a situation, or you just listened to your intuition when you came to this person. It could have been a collaboration, Three of Pentacles reversed, or a false commitment, the Hierophant, false collaboration, something of that sort. And you let go of this energy or this situation, and that basically has set you free from a hurdle, okay, from a burden. We have the letter V. We have endgame. You could be very much attractive at this time, or your energy is very much attracting in the right energy, or just a lot of eyes, a lot of attention, something of that sort, okay? Because I kept on actually seeing throughout the day the Nine of Pentacles card, which indicates like somebody who is independent, single, very beautiful, attractive, living and living in their abundance, okay, in their hard work that is now paying off, if that makes sense. So this could be your energy. Hi Jamie, what's up? We got reaping the benefits. I cannot make it up, yo. I didn't even saw this. Yes, reaping the benefits of your hard work, okay? And it's given like you have found the freedom out of the old timelines, or out of the old versions of you that people were still holding on tight, okay? We got timeline issues as well. Something about also, you know, when you go underwater and you get your nose, like you breathe water or something, I don't know how you call that, but that's what I'm sensing. Okay, there could be a sensation or something about underwater. Okay, I don't know, that's significant for this energy. We got the new moon as well. What day is today? I don't know. We almost at the new moon, by the way. We got wolf as well, which is Pisces. Hi Jimmy. Which is the 16th. No, you cannot tell. Well, it's the 16th here. I got the new little moon beside it. So there's something here about this new moon that is very significant. Something that's been going on since the first quarter of this month, of this moon that we had. But something about the next new moon, so which is the 16th, is significant in this energy. Hi Nepin. I'm a Pisces. Anything good coming for me? We're gonna see, okay? There's the Pisces energy already with Sagittarius. So we're gonna see. This is, I want to remind you that this is a collective energy reading. So many energies or many, parts of this reading may resonate or may not, okay? Take it as it resonates, in fact. Anyway, we got the Libra sign as well. Okay, so far so good, y'all. We got bears, which is also Virgo to me, okay? Bears is also protective energy. We have heart chakra, so there could be an opening of your heart chakra, and alignment is what I heard. We have the letter A. Somebody name could be starting with the A. We also have H. Can you see? No. What about my oversized t-shirt? My Pisces, my ex-wife is a Sagittarius. Child, that may be significant, you know. Also, this could signify the Justice card, okay? Because if you notice, there's these signs, okay, these papers that are made with each zodiac sign that are paired with an animal. And then there are these ones who are only the zodiac signs. However, I distinguish those as like this as if they were major arcanas, okay? Like for example, the Justice card as Libra is here, okay? That's the vibe. What are you saying? Yo, don't make me laugh. I'm trying to do my job, okay? You're late. Okay, no worries. You're forgiven, okay? I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Wonder, which said, my heart chakra open for wisdom. That's what made me laugh. Y'all are creative in the comments every time. But anyway, let's just get started. Oh, also, again, I want to repeat myself here because I deleted the last live that I made because, I had problems. Anyway, I overheard in the other live the song by Beyonce that goes, I have such a big ego, something like that is significant. Exactly. The Hangman and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody is selfish and very much egotistical, very much stuck in their own ways, okay? Somebody that doesn't change really easily or embrace changes like that. We're talking about somebody that is stubborn and always want their way out of everything, okay? They're not very, lighthearted or something like that. And so yeah, okay. Let's start. We got Hermit here. We got the Virgo card, okay? So somebody could be a Virgo, or again, something about this speech is very significant. Something about communication, mercurial energy is very significant here. Six of Swords here. Somebody could also be hiding in their shadows, I want to say, and watching you from afar in a way. Hermit, let me see, what is about this Hermit? We have the Six of Wands, so very much different energy, public and private, okay? Three of Cups. This could be people that you know, that are watching you, that you have separated yourself from. Justice reverse. What do we need to know about this Hermit? King of Swords reverse. This is somebody that betrayed you, I want to say, or that spread rumors, or either someone that wasn't being truthful with you. Seven of Pentacles reversed. They made the wrong investments. The Moon reversed. The Six of Cups is somebody from the past that is watching you, looking you up. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Virgo as well again. Something about the Vikings are significant, or the Celtic culture. Is it culture? Well, yeah, Celtic things, okay? I can't find the right word to say it, but anyway. What is the Six of Wands here? What is this victory that you got on somebody? Five of Swords reversed. You refuse to maybe respond with the same disrespect, or going against yourself, your morals. You refuse to basically play a role, but also refuse to make your ego play a role, if that makes sense. You didn't let something overpower your light. Yeah, the Tower. And this has caused a tower upon this energy here. So you could be this powerful, and I want to say, I didn't want to say powerful, but I say anyway. I wanted to say this loner type of vibe, like popular loner, that's the word, okay? Not powerful, but again, you could be a powerful loner, somebody that I heard holds themselves accountable, but also somebody that is very introspection. That goes into introspection a lot, or that knows a lot about maybe many things, or just about yourself very deeply. And also somebody that is very much recognized in the public, or just you attract a lot of eyes on you, okay? You could be very attractive at this time, and again, you could be reaping the benefits of your hard work. So if you, for example, were in isolation, this could be something that now is paying off, okay? Maybe in this isolation you have discovered more about yourself, about whatever you love, about your I don't know, your passions or something like that, or even spirituality. You could have expand something within that is now also being shown in the outside, in the public eye. However, there's something here about you being celebrated, but now people are seeing whoever was lying on you, or whoever was your op, or decided to be your enemy, that is also getting their ass whooped because of what they did, or what they've tried to put over you, okay? As in terms of karma, or they were trying to be your god, okay? Like the god in your life, if that makes sense. They were trying to make sure that they had some level of control over what narrative people knew about you, about who you are to the public, or even in private, if they make sense, okay? But something didn't stick, okay? Something slipped away, I want to say, and slipped away out of their control, because you didn't succumb again to your shadows, nor whatever type of projection they were trying to project, okay? And some type of tower is now happening here, okay? The Eight of Swords reversed with the Wheel of Fortune. This person was very much deeply rooted and, I want to say, stubborn when it comes to putting you in this Eight of Swords. This could be a Sagittarius, could be someone from your family, someone who is a copycat of yours, somebody that was trying to tell everybody that you were in a way, but then copying you as well. Eight of Swords reversed here, and the Wheel of Fortune. Something didn't went as they planned, okay? Nine of Cups here. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nappin, and thank you, Jimmy, as well. Yeah, some kind of tower moment is happening for this person. Yeah. Because they made a misstep, I heard. Hi, Indravin. I'm doing great. Thank you. How about you? Have you watched the Only Live member live? Because I think that could also be significant for you. I want to remind you, to all my members as well, that if you were not there, it's still up, of course. Okay, every time I share. I got a complicated question. Okay, you can save it for the very last minute of the collective, alright? Thank you, Doc. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Ten of Swords reverse. Some level of a betrayal couldn't occur. What about this Queen of Swords. King of Swords reverse. Who is this energy here? Ace of Cups. Their heart chakra could have been either that, like, it's expanding now because of what they did. So it's giving like the universe is doing a little trick on them, Queen of Cups, because they were trying to attempt to put you in this energy. Thank you so much, Indravin. I appreciate you. And 1 second, I'm gonna write your name down so that I don't forget when I'm about to close the live, okay? So what day is today, though? Is it 13th? I think it is. Yes, it's Wednesday. Okay. Ace of Cups. They were definitely trying to compromise your heart chakra. And or even give you a new beginning without actually telling you the truth about a third party or something of that sort. Okay? This is, no, I don't like the way I'm playing this out. Oh my god. You don't listen to her. The Hierophant reversed. What else about this Hermit? Six of Wands, Three of Cups here. There could be also a lot of chatter about you, collective. We got the Two of Cups coming out. So you could be very much seen as friendly. Also, I think that this is this person or people from the past that are just realizing how much they actually liked you or how much they actually miss you or miss your energy. Like it's giving like you were a light bulb or just love or fulfilled energy. Like not even fulfilled, like it's in the ways that as you thought or portrayed yourself as being perfect or not needing any type of help or anything like that. Not in that way, but you were always positive, or you always try to see the positive in people, in energies, in situations. And that I think is something that is missing in this group of people. Could also be ex-friends and or even ex-lovers, people that knew you in some way, okay? Because I got the 3 of Cups and 2 of Cups. These people are grieving the loss of you, I want to say, the past versions of you and who you used to be to them. Okay, it could have been also an emotional support, which I always talked to. Like today, I've been keeping up. Oh, what's that? I've been, channeling that same energy or a similar one. Okay. Yeah, the devil, because he's getting like a little bit obsessed with whatever you are, whoever you are now, whoever you used to be, something like that. Okay. The Chariot, they could be keeping up as well on what you're doing, either online or just by yourself in a way. 9 of Wands reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Aries energy. This could be also somebody that was from your family that lied on you for some of you, or if it's not from your family, it was somebody that was lied on you. The family could be significant because I mentioned it. So who is this Emperor here? Hierophant reversed. A false wise person, a false religious person as well. Somebody that only prays or look up for God in the moment of need and only that. Like only when they're about to die or something. 9 of Wands reversed. Somebody that is now learning their lesson as well. Very stubborn energy. Also very much uncommittal. But it's not only to yourself or loyal in general, but also with themselves. It's someone that is very much unpredictable, I want to say. Okay, where am I going? What the fuck am I channeling? Someone could be a Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Scorpio, Sag. We also got Libra. What was the other one? Sag? Pisces? Yeah, the wolf. Okay. 2 of Swords coming out. Crossroad. Seven of Swords. What about this 7 of Swords? King of Cups. Right on top of the 2 of Swords and 7. Oh, look at that. It was somebody coming back from the past here. 8 of Cups, King of Cups, 9 of Cups. Definitely trying to, it's getting like a magician that gets like, not a real magician, but those performers, entertainers, magicians, that basically take things out of their head. That's the way I'm channeling this energy. Yeah, 9 of Cups. It's getting like you look like a wish fulfillment now. Or you look like you could help them now. This person, what? I just wonder, what the fuck did they do while y'all were in separation? Like, this person got, I don't know, got stuck in time. Or they feel like that. Or they wanted to project that onto you. 4 of Cups reversed with the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, they were trying to make you feel like you could still be with them or something like that. They were trying to trick you into thinking that they were still there for you. But again, it was still in a stuck timeline. Appreciate that, Nepin. Hi, Yash. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Hi, Peak Stop. Hi, everybody. Okay, thank you, Jim. I called you Jimmy earlier. My bad. Oh, Ten of Cups reversed. I think that this person is having a hard time fitting in a situation. It could also be with other people, maybe those same people that were once loyal to them because of the lies that they have told, or the stories, or just the case that they have built in the past about you, like, is now being explored and being revisited as not being truthful. And now that they see you in clarity, they see how wounded this person is actually. And so they could be a little bit ostracizing, is it, this person now. Ten of Cups reverse, the Star. This person could be from your from your family, could be in your energy, could be someone also that is struggling health wise, could be a mental type of energy, or even physical health. So I'm seeing somebody very skinny. I'm seeing somebody that has a hard time either keeping up with a good, I don't know, is giving like their body needs to first rest, then they're finding it hard to gain weight or to gain a balanced weight. Also 10th house, which is work, and also circle, social, not really social circle, is more like the MC, like the work, but maybe in the workspace and workplaces are finding it hard to fit in or to find jobs. Judgment, they're being judged in some way. The Lovers, this person wasn't loyal to you, how you were to them. Yeah, the Devil here, and it fell right on top of the Eight of Cups. They're struggling with getting away from an old version of themselves as well. They could have also have been like the type of person that breadcrumbed you. For example, when it came to you needing help, they were not there. But when it came to, for example, either gaining information about what you were going through, they were there, but not to help, okay? Just to gain information on you and then to spread this information. And again, it's also somebody that definitely didn't give you any type of truthful commitment. They were a coward in a way. Like, truly, they never cared of you or of your mental health or your emotional health, especially if you have shared a lot of vulnerable things with this person or people. And again, this could have been false friends. Six of Swords reverse. They're having a hard time moving forward though. Page of Cups and Page of Wands, and it's given like they always feel like they are at a beginning stage when it comes to their life, when it comes to their stability or something like that. And it could have been something that they have tried to keep you stuck in for a very long time. Especially if you have struggled with finding independence, with finding your true node, like your north node. You could be also a digital creator, or you could be finding yourself to be more sociable than you actually thought. And maybe it's because you're now cutting the right chords. It's given like these people were pulling strings and you didn't even know that you had them attached to you. Is a manipulative energy here that had you in anxiety and anxious. Look at that, Knight of Swords and Nine of Swords. Yeah, Knights of Swords and the Nine of Swords, which with the Seven of Wands. it was a level of false energy here with the Lovers that was able to prevent you from exploring yourself or even exploring things with others. Just like be yourself a little bit more. Now my right foot is itching. That is significant. Eight of Swords, and now they could be stuck in this energy here because you learn how to get out of this jail, out of this spiritual jail, psychological jail. You learned yourself enough, or you're about to explore more. Like it's even like you were in a learning phase, like educational one though, just like reading books, reading or getting to know yourself more on a deeper level, on a private level. Well, now it's time to take action on what you have learned about yourself, if that makes sense. You know, we got the theory in things, and then we got the practical period or time for the exams or something like that. Okay, yeah, look at that. Both of these energies, Ten of Swords and the Lovers, are Gemini energy. That could be significant. June could be significant. Could be I was about to say wealthy month for you. Okay, maybe the summer is very much your season. You feel like you can bloom, blossom, shine bright like a diamond, or just, I don't know, just be more yourself. Or even, again, this outward type of like social. Maybe you thought you were an introvert, but now you're an extrovert or something like that. Or you always thought, or you always wonder why you were ambivert and you never actually, yeah, you were questioning why, or what was this coming from. Hi, Mayur. Is it Mayur? I'm sorry. All right, Jim. Oh Lord. All right, I call you G. Well, I tried to call you G, but again, thank you for the reminder, just in case James, Jimmy, or Jean comes out. Okay. Hello. So yeah, look at that. The Fool and Ten of Swords. Just give you, and Ten of Wands. Just give it like they wanted you, always worried about your next move or how to take on leaps of faith, because you were always thinking from a past version of yourself. These people are now realizing that you were actually the one that could have helped them out a little bit more, even more, maybe in their own journey. Somebody name could start with L or O. L-O could be your initials. Or O-L, I don't know. Oakland could be significant. Ornaments. You could be an oldie type of soul, like old soul. Orso. Osho. The Devil. You could be a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Capricorn. I keep on hearing in my head Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. Hi, Lion. How you doing? Welcome or welcome in, you guys. We have Hagelas. Wrath of nature, destructive, uncontrolled forces, especially the weather, or within the unconscious, tempering, testing, and trial. Which I mentioned these on my members only live, that the wind was picking up a lot, was very much harsh, okay? And I associate that with either spell work or just a lot of words and all that, like communication not being one of the best, I want to say. We also have Inguas, male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family, love, caring, human, warmth, and the home. Also, something about the intertwined lines could be significant. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Oh, also 999 is a number that I kept on seeing as well. That could also be significant for this collective, y'all. And we have manas, okay, the self, the individual or the human race, your attitude towards others and their attitudes towards you, friends and enemies, social order. I feel like this energy is about this masculine energy that went against you, collective. Hi, Betty. Okay, this is about this energy here. They are having a lot of internal destruction, like something about them is being destroyed, I want to say. And it's because they wanna again, family could be significant. They could have wanted to destroy you, your sense of self, by trying to give you their energy and all that, because I mentioned the intertwined thing. But here it says, actually here it says something about individualism, like being, knowing yourself. We also got the Hermit as very first card. So the more they try to distance yourself from your future self or your highest self, the more that you were getting to know yourself and getting rooted in who you are meant to be. But them, it happened the opposite, like something about them feeling like they don't belong in their own home. They feel like it's a strange, also it's something that is reminding me of my childhood. I used to, confirmation, that's my dog. I used to have this sensation a lot where, for example, when I was, it happened in specific moments, okay? For example, when there were two sides of my family that wanted to do something, and then the other wanted to do something else, but I wanted to do something else, okay? So, for example, or let's go out, but I didn't want to go out. I wanted to go and play in the dirt, I don't know. And then the other side of the family would say, oh, let's go shopping, okay? Specific things, okay, that just, those sensation, okay, those different types of things made me feel alienated and also very much distant from them. Or I don't know, I felt like I didn't belong in there, okay? It was a strange sensation that I've recently picked up on back again. But I think that came from this is another time, okay, this is a different type of energy, but it was a similar energy to that made me feel like something or someone wasn't feeling at home in their own body, perhaps in their own home, literally, or with other people. Alienated, okay, ostracized. I did mention that. And again, that could be the results of what they have tried to do to you. Also, something about the left arm could be, somebody could be having a heart attack. Somebody could be an elder. Okay, I don't remember the correct pronunciation, my bad, okay? We got Wunyo. I'm sorry. I can't remember. Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. We got this one. So something that was a tower moment, that was supposed to be destructive, was actually something that handed you the, I was about to say, you see the scissors when you need to cut the string to open like a new activity, like a new shop or something like that. I'm seeing two people cutting the cord when it comes to opening a shop, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, okay? I'm from Italy, Jim. Thorisats here, which says reactive force, directed force. Told you, directed force. Something was a directed source to you to make you feel unwanted, like you didn't belong in a certain position or situation. Even with yourself, it's given like this person wanted you to feel like you needed to let go of your throne, of your spiritual throne, to give it to them. Like you needed to give them your position, not knowing that you were giving them your position. Grand opening. Thank you. Exactly that. Napping. Thank you so much. And this one says reactive force, directed force of distraction and defense, conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, a tendency toward change. Okay, this is what you basically got the optimistic side of it, okay? Optimistic side of a Tower moment, if that makes sense. They have handed you basically a inner and more spiritual growth, I wanted to say. We got Urus coming out in the reverse. This says, okay, physical strength and speed, untamed potential, a time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. This person wanted you to make you feel like you were not able to do something. I'm telling you, this came out in the reverse. And it has to do with who you are, your individual, who you are into the, like in this world, who you are meant to become, who you're meant to be seen as, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Betty. That's so sweet. I'm not gonna read it all because I mean I don't have a pretty Spanish accent, but I understand. Thank you though. Let me see. I think I need to open the door though. Okay, we got the possible card coming out in the reverse here, which says roots were quiet, stems reach light. And again, we got wrath of nature, destructive, uncontrolled the forces. Something was impossible. Something that, yeah, redirect. Something, this person or these people were trying to redirect you in the wrong way. And something, exactly. Go alone. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can read that because it's very small. And all is well. Okay? Someone wanted you to paired yourself with these energies or something like that, or even a past version of you, to redirect you, but you went within something, or you know, a portal. I'm saying like a portal. You went through this portal alone, and everything is well because you chose yourself, because you chose your independence. You didn't let yourself down, basically. Let you down. I don't know if that's something you can say. Explore new options, trust your gut, and celebrate. The forest is vast, every tree holds a secret. Trust your gut, your heart is a beacon in fog. Follow its glow. And we got the heart chakra little paper as well. Then we got celebrate. Joy is the echo of a soul at peace. And I think that's what you chose. Even happiness is a choice. Even sadness is a choice, okay? However, if we don't recognize them for what they are, those emotions, they can create very much imbalances within us. Okay. Go alone and trust came out, okay? Your name is Maribel? Okay, nice to meet you too, baby, okay? I love, oh, you know what? Isn't there also something like a jam, Maribel? Because I lived in Spain, and you're reminding me of. I used to see Maribel all over the place. I don't know what, like in the grocery shops though. I think it's the name of a. I don't know, of a label or something like that for a specific, like a specific jam or line of jams. Yeah, I remember that. Let's see. Hold it steady. Listen to your soul. Okay. So what do we need to know for this collective? I'm channeling, what's that? That will always have your heart. You'll never see it. I don't know, cause you blinded. Mabu, Usher, and Alicia Keys, I think. Ooh, the devil again. Yo. Okay, either somebody is a Capricorn in this energy, or somebody is obsessed. There's always a bad time when I see it that often, okay? And Four of Cups as well. Somebody could be obsessed with you because you rejected them recently, or they could be still holding on to you since you rejected them. One second. Okay, let me see. I don't know if that's a general download or if it's just for me, okay? Knight of Cups. I'm gonna share if it's needed. Knight of Cups here. Justice. The Tower. Eight of Cups. You recognize that something wasn't ready. You recognize that someone wasn't ready. That something wasn't true or wasn't truthful. You just didn't feel like taking this cup. And that was the best choice you could have. You could have, you know, you could have whatever. Okay? What else? Ace of Wands and the Death. I can't make it up. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to. Ace of Wands and the Death. The Lovers as I split the deck. And Three of Cups at the bottom. The Tower here. What is this Tower about? Who is it about, should I say? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Queen of Wands reversed and the Five of Pentacles is somebody that is now having this crisis, identity crisis, self-identity crisis, something like that. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, but also feeling like hopeless when it comes to what to do when, like, on how to get out of this mental or even physical cage. This is somebody that you used to know. Three of Wands and the Moon. Somebody could be trying to project a level of confusion, of false, like something. The Nine of Cups. They could have recently tried to create an illusion. Someone could also be a Pisces. We got that a lot today. Oh, by the way, the Nine of Cups fell in reverse. So somebody could be desperate, feeling very much away from their North Node, from who they were meant to be. Could be also somebody that is very much indulgent when it comes to things that are addictive. Could be alcohol, could be anything. This is you walking away from this chaos energy, chaotic energy. Eight of Cups here with the Five of Wands reversed, yes. You walked away from them. King of Cups. I heard in a smarter way, like using your intelligence, but it could be also emotional intelligence here. Could just be that you're very much aware of things that people more often than not like just brush off, like they don't even see, they don't even recognize. Oh Lord, all the cards are coming down. Yeah, Seven of Swords reversed. Somebody couldn't commit some level of death because of how deeply you know yourself, or how deeply you know what you're meant to be doing. Someone wanted to derail you from your path so bad that they lost themselves in the process. What about this Ace of Wands here and Death? It's like as soon as they try to plant a seed or try to take action, it went left. Yeah, 5 of Cups reverse. And it's because they needed you to lower your, I want to say, yeah, lower your boundaries to get into your emotions easily, in an easier way. Hey Nathan, hope you're doing great. Yeah, 10 of Cups here. Somebody needed you to want them like in your life so that they couldn't get away with things or with the situation, with even this Tower. I'm not really sure if this is only family, y'all, or if this is also anything else, like more people, honestly. I'm lucky being called to take my life here. It's a lot of energy. Death spell. Somebody could have played with fire when it comes to you. That's the Ace of Wands and the Death. They could have tried to do that. Dancer. Something about, oh, look at that. Heart chakra activated. Or activation, actually. Expand your heart when it comes to this matter. Something about this. What are you talking about? Non-death will, yeah. Something didn't work out, okay? But, oh, something about your heart chakra. They could have wanted to create some level of... Oh, thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you, though. Yeah, some level of a death spell to your heart chakra. To the way that you expand. Either by trying to plant anxiety in it. This is Aliyah, I care for you. Sacral chakra as well. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Maybe with some level of either sex magic, the devil. Something that requires lust, okay? They wanted you to be superficial or to see something from a superficial level without going deeper. And eventually, the deeper you went with something, the easier it got to forgive or to let go of something. But they didn't wanted you to do so. It's given like when you always see something, again, I did mention something in the very beginning about somebody that always, maybe it wasn't the other life, I'm not sure. But when it comes to somebody coming to you to take advice from you, but only like repeats the problem. Like it's given like to forget about this partner that you have. For example, when you're talking between homies, okay, it's time to forgive this chick or to forget about it, okay, and it's time to move on, okay. So let's just do this, okay. Let's just focus on something else, okay. And then this person would say the same thing. Yes, but she or he broke my heart, or this, that, and the third. Now my life is gonna go downhill. Like always a repetitive shit, okay? Without actually acknowledging or taking something like from a different perspective or something like that. I'm not trying to minimize a heartbreak. We all been through it. And everybody has a different technique to, get over heartbreak and all that. But it's given like this person either intentionally or unintentionally, this person wouldn't let go of something and wanted you in the same position of not being able to see something on a deeper perspective. Always trying to go back in time and trying to repair stuff that wasn't even there. And it's specific to what relationship y'all shared with one another. And it's the other third parties that I mentioned, I think that they are going down as well. Okay? And again, a lot of heart chakra. I keep on splitting the deck to this, okay? They got set the fuck down. I know that's right. Yeah, Rebecca Ferguson, Glitter and Gold. Look the lyrics up or listen to the song because it's very significant. Also, something about needing friends. Somebody could feel alone. Maybe they realized that you were the only good friend that they had at the time, or something like that. Cabin crew could be significant. Somebody could be from the Dominican Republic. Iraq could also be significant. Or the languages. So I think Arabic, and Spanish. I'm not sure. Okay, my bad, y'all. They hate the way the people naturally adore you. You know. Yo, I cannot make it up. Purposefully tries to sabotage you, work or private life. How intuitive. Yeah, they hate the way people naturally love you or adore you. Actually, that's what I wrote. Is it somebody could be Bolivian, from Bolivia? Somebody, yeah, what was that? Crocodiles. Crocodile tears could be significant. Something about New Orleans. Okay, I wrote actually the things that reminded me of The Princess and the Frog specifically because I don't know why, but yeah, I was channeling that. So Creole, New Orleans, frogs, and beignets. Okay, so that could be significant. Because I remember the crocodile. I can't remember his name, but I don't know. That's significant. We got Pisces in the chat. Hi, Gigi. But who is this person that hates on my collective, on how they're naturally being loved? What is wrong with people? we got Meredith Brooks, bitch, the song. Hi, Spiritual Awakening. Hey, yeah. Oh my God. One sec. Yeah. Oh, I told you that, cousin. I did mention that in it. I can't remember which live was, y'all. I see a future with you in reverse. This could have been a person from your family that either corrupted people's minds in general or a specific person's mind. They wanted your destiny. They hated the fact that you were naturally either I don't know, you were pure-hearted in a sense, and they hate that, or they hated that when you used to hang out with them. This is giving like a completely evil person, but it's not like anybody didn't. This person is almost like seeing you as a saint, but you're not a saint, and you're not even seeing yourself as a saint. This person sees you as perfect in a sense, and they don't understand how you work through your fears or through your mind. Like, this person has a lot of mental constraints, and they don't know how you do that. And it's not that you didn't do the work, you didn't go through, hell and back. You did that, but I guess you tried, but you made the changes, okay? And this person is somebody that doesn't want to do that. Eyesight of third eye is mad confused, and this was coming out in the reverse, but looking like this, meaning that to me, that this is their energy, their third eye, whatever they're seeing is confused, it's not okay, it's not aligned, okay? And it's because they could be intoxicated with the Nine of Cups as well that we saw in reverse, which could be indulgence, and could be drugs, could be anything that is addictive, okay? Could be anything that is on an extreme level, or used like that. And blinded by their evil eye. That's what I wrote, okay? And this could be something that is going on with them because they try to evil eye you. And you're seeing perfectly clear everything. In the other hand, you did it. Celebrate yourself, or celebrate your wins. Actually, you also got you ascended. Congratulations. Georgia Smith, Blue Lights. It was in reverse. Maybe something about, this is definitely some level of a childhood thing, or somebody that knew your inner child, or your, you know, your childhood. I don't know. Something like that. Hi, Patrick. Exactly. Your destiny is too big and important to steal. And your power, whoever you are, is not held by a vessel that never went through what you've been through. Is part of you. It cannot be detached, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. We also got Noah Cyrus again with 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸, which makes me think that somebody also wanted you either to go back in time with some with some type of false narrative about someone, or about you seeing yourself with somebody or something like that, and or even something about blue lights, okay? Georgia Smith talks about being friends with negative people, okay? She I think the song is given like now that I was there, basically she helps a friend out, like hide a I think it was like a knife or something like that. I can't remember what was the story, or I think I'm mixing up with the interview that she made about it and also the lyrics. But the made long story short, she basically is singing about also getting blood on her hands that she didn't touch, or that she didn't commit a crime, but she basically by association she got put into like a chaotic energy. I've explained it so badly, but anyway, take it if you want. We also got selfish and opportunistic. I cannot make it up, y'all. Always chooses what's comfortable. I cannot make it up. And is a lizard. I did mention that on my private ones. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Guilty by association. Yes, I cannot say that, y'all. I'm sorry, but today is Mercurial Day. Y'all know how it goes for me. I seem to struggle the most on Wednesdays when it comes to my communication. I always do. I don't know why. Ah, Lord, I'm so tired of this. Let me see this. Anyway, but yeah, thank you so much for helping me out, by the way, especially in the comments, y'all. Let me see here. We got Sagittarius coming out. We also have Finland. We have Neo, 1 in a million, and that's you, collective. We also have Best Friend in reverse. How can I make it out with 50 Cent? Oh, thank you, Indravine. Appreciate you. 1 second. I already put you on the list already, okay? Oh, why can't I like it? I wanted to like it. It pushes me on, like, I don't know, on the settings. Oh, okay. Oh, 1 second, y'all. I can't like. I liked it there, but I can't like it like on a big heart. I don't know why. But anyway, Best Friend in reverse. This is definitely somebody that was playing the best friend, all that, but no. Also, maybe it was somebody that wanted you, like secretly, like in love with you, but trying to play it off. Oh no, you're my best friend, or something like that, or trying to pretend that the role of a friend was okay with them. I don't like that. Is it better? I don't know. It doesn't. Oh, maybe if I change here, it's better. I don't know. Yes. Okay, then thank you again, Angel. Thank you. Okay, but yeah, Best Friend by 50 Cent with Olivia. Then we got Gemini coming out in the reverse. It could be a false friend, or again a negative Gemini here. 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸. We got Revenge in reverse. Andrew, thank you. I cannot like it. I'm sorry. I liked it there, but thank you so much though. Appreciate you. And again, 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 in reverse. Somebody wanted to get revenge on you. Or somebody wanted to get revenge over a situation that they had with you. Oh my, I think it's so many people in your energy, collective. It could be ex-friends, it could be a specific family members, but it could also be lovers, ex-lovers. there's a lot of fights of you. That's the okay. You know when I said, like when I stopped and then I said, okay, maybe I will tell you about this if I feel like the energy is telling me to share it. That's the thing. Okay, I channel about about fights about you going on in the background, and it's about how you're looking, how you're doing in life, the way that you're shining bright, the fact that you're not the monster that they try to depict you as. And it also, we got Endgame here. 1 second. I remember that. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, 1 second. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Period. Duelo. Okay, Endgame. We got this. People are seeing you as endgame, as the best of the friends, as somebody that is meant to be with them, like as a soulmate, or as somebody like a good luck charm, if that makes sense, like a very, yeah, as a lucky person, or even like as a, every time you come around, everything goes well, everything flows more easily, or something like that. Somebody could have been also older than you. Yeah. Somebody is a Capricorn. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting other downloads. Y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. 1 sec. Somebody recently definitely had a fight about you. Okay, this could have been somebody that pretended to be a friend but wanted you. And or this could also be something about, honestly, what that channel is about, an ex-lover fighting with a false ex-friend of yours. They were down for you, but they were trying to play it cool in a sense. Or even something about you being loyal. Somebody could have lied about you being disloyal, but it wasn't the truth. Or somebody's now realizing that you were loyal all along, especially when it comes to a romantic relationship I'm talking about. And somebody realized that you were never disloyal, like you never cheated. For example, if somebody had a thought of you cheating on them, is because they were either taking on information that other people were feeding them, or even because that was coming from their own insecurities, or what they always have been doing behind your back. Okay, if that makes sense. But you were always this end game, this ride or die, this, yeah, this is my wife, this is my husband, this is who I want to be with, this is who. And now somebody's looking at you and trying to find you everywhere with anybody. This song is an Italian song. Look it up. It's very beautiful. It's called Dove Sei? So Where Are You? By Nefa. Can y'all see that? I'm not sure. Okay. Her daughter's father? How I'm doing? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna get to your question, Joey. Don't worry. And last week, Wednesday, it was an anonymous call from my ex. She still loves me and she will hold up. Oh my God. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's a situation you got there. Okay. And we got, it's time to, what's that? It's time you work on that project, my baby. Creative person. You could be a creative person. You could be also tapping into more your sacral chakra. Now that you have separated yourself from this succubus and incubus, and be more creative. And again, we have inventor, seer, and creator. Follow your guts. Follow your visions. Okay, put life in. Just give life to them. Okay, trust them. We also have past life coming up in the reverse, okay? But take that in mind. And I miss the way you taste. Okay, this is the next lover situationship. This could also be somebody that didn't put you in their bed, okay? Like they didn't got you there, okay? You said no, or again, there was never an intercourse with this specific person, but somebody was, they thought that you had cheated in some way. This is just a side note for somebody. Okay, so many upset right now. A lot of them, trust me. Okay, Lord. And it's, again, yes, it's not just one person. We got that 7 of Cups many times. And there's somebody that didn't want you to see this. There was some other people that were trying to distract you with other stuff. Envious of your progress, career, and life, doing magic to keep you stuck. Rude awakening. And we got Wild Thoughts. DJ Khaled, baby. Rihanna and Bryson Tiller as well. Somebody could have been a Uber driver, or either like literally like a Uber driver, or even somebody like that, or taxi, I don't know. But someone that, for example, always gave you a ride, or had something happen in the car. Something about the car is significant. Maybe with this person, with these false friends, you used to drive a lot, or you used to, I don't know, hang out in the car a lot or something. Or how you call them? Road trips, that's the word. Yes, Virgo here coming out. Reliable, charismatic individual, and leader. And this is you, collective, king of wands energy. And as we opened up the actual readings with the Virgo card, with the Hermit, which is back here, and it came out with the 6 of Wands. So you are in this leader energy. And the Virgo here, I'm taking it as like the Hermit. So you're the wise one. You're wise, you're intelligence. You always being truthful, first of all, but people have always misread you just because you were more private, or just because you were harder to read, harder to understand. Okay, you're deep. Okay, and you always been the leader. Yeah. Okay, you are attractive, you are a go-getter, you're passionate, courageous, and all of these attributes may not be instantly recognized, or they may have not been seen as positive in the past, because people were looking at you from a crooked version of yourself, or by seeing you embodying a, not just your energy, like not just your past version of you, but also you were taking on other people's burdens, which led you to carry burdens that were never yours, but you were carrying them as if they were. So that also created a false image of who you were to yourself and to others, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll take it all, baby. Yeah, that's a good energy. Okay, if you feel like it's yours, it's already yours. That's it. That's it, babies. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying babies a lot. I don't usually say that to y'all. I don't know why. That's significant. Something about babies. Somebody had a baby. Somebody has a baby. I don't know. Something about new things. Okay, let me just, 1 second. I gotta take my curtains down. 1 second. And from the way it's freezing out, like, it seems like we are not even like in spring. Honestly, in Sardinia, where I'm at, okay? Usually at this time of the year is already very hot or something, but somehow it feels like we're still in autumn, or we're just starting like autumn season, if that makes sense. Like from summer to that specific leap, from summer to autumn. Maybe that's also significant for this reading. Maybe you used to or something happened like in the end of summer, in the like a beginning of autumn, so September, October, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, you're the earth angel here. Okay, I was quoted exactly. I appreciate that resonating with y'all, collective. Thank you so much, Indravin. Let me see. Divine masculine. Here you go. We also got breakup and Vice City. This person realized that they took action on breaking up with you, or on just ending stuff with you, or either way, by basically listening to false allegations. How about that? Jesus. Pisces again. Following illusions. closing cycle with karmics. This could be you, or even this divine masculine. It could also be, but it doesn't have to be like, if this divine masculine is waking up, okay? Mind you, you could be also a man, but in divine feminine, okay? Everybody has their own, okay? But in this case, this could be a divine masculine that took action, so masculine energy, towards closing out cycles with you, or, you know, burning bridges more so, out of false allegations. But also, this is somebody that could have or could be starting to close out cycles with the karmics now that they're waking up. Okay, we got the rude awakening card as well in the very beginning. Oh, here you go, there it is. Okay, rude awakening. So yeah, we also have Sancerra, which this one is nada y nadie. Oh, what's it? Nothing and nobody compares to you, basically. Listen to that song, it's very beautiful. I suggest it if you want, okay? Then we got Royalty by 𝐿𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 with this Aquarius, with this 𝐿𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 You could expect a phone call incoming. Telling lies. Someone feels like you're meant to be. I cannot make it out. This is somebody. Yeah, I'm going back to 505. If it's a 7. Oh, if it's a 7. What's that? No. If it's a 7. No. Is it 7 minutes, right? I'm going back. If it's a 7. Is it 7 hours? I can't remember. Something like that. Okay. That's singing. Telling lies, baby, sweetly. Exactly that. Lord have mercy. Oh, oh Jesus. We got Eminem. Love the way you lie. That okay. This relationship that maybe you had with this person was very much fiery, but also very toxic, if that makes sense. And it's giving like they thought you were lying to them, or vice versa, and it was because of other people in between. You went through hell and back, laughing. Why did I wrote that? Okay. Well, you're chosen. Oh, okay. That's maybe something that everybody's realizing. Okay, you went to hell and back, laughing and came back. Okay, either way, like going, laughing, and also coming back laughing. I thought that ate honestly, but when I wrote it down, we got Beyonce haunted. Okay, a lot of Virgo as well. I channeled her a lot today. We have Hierophant, which is Taurus. We got a preacher, protector or protected as well. Wisdom, wise. Okay, you are very much connected as well. Somebody could be Algerian or could have the feature of, I don't know, more so like North African person. Okay, because it was in reverse. Then we have sensuality, eroticism that attracts desire, not needs. This is Helen. I knew it. So something about your, again, that type of sacral energy chemistry that was between the two of you. Oh, they could have also projected it onto how people viewed you or how you viewed others. It's again like they misplaced this sensual energy of yours, maybe, or this attractive energy that you had, and try to demonize it. Time to leave what you have outgrown. Exactly, and that's exactly what you did. And look at that, ex-best friend. Demi Lovato as well, cool for the summer, could be significant. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Just a police officer. Somebody could have, not problems with the police, but maybe a few questions to answer to by legal stuff, legal people, legal things. Something. Okay, maybe you're not a fly. The Da Vinci Code could be significant, or the Notebook. I didn't introduce y'all to this, but I love these cards, okay? They're the movies cards. If you can tell, the Notebook with the journal. And this is the house where he's standing, where he's standing on. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know, you can't, but yeah. I'm so proud of those. Anyway, yeah, situationship, collective. Some of these were situationships, some of these were literal like relationship that went to waste because of people in between, and even family. Because again, these people thought that, wait a minute, like if this family member that I trust and you trust is lying behind your back, but they don't know that they are lying. So he's telling this about collective. It must be true. Because this person did like, I could say that, like they had a poker face, played like a double game, if it makes sense, like both roles, like they were nice to you, but also nice to them. But when you were not around, they would say this, that, and the third, okay? And the fact that they seen you trust them very much, and maybe also you had other things like upon you, they basically have trusted, like blindfolded, all that was coming out of these people's mouth that they saw you trusting or being loyal to. For example, if this was a cousin, if this was family members that you were close to, they were very much family for you. You were, of course, not thinking they would go behind your back and lie about you. I mean, that's not something that a non-liar thinks, okay? Only a liar thinks that everybody's lying about them. Unless, of course, you have been through like the smear campaigns and all of that, and you know for a fact that people are lying on you, okay? That's different, okay? I don't want you to go in psychosis. No, you're right about what you feel, about what you know about it, like to be true, okay? And again, this person now is realizing that this, I want to call it like the middleman, was playing double games, was doing a lot of stuff in between, okay? After all the disrespect and distorted versions of projection, I gracefully bowed out. Yeah, was kept in the dark, always comes to light. Always, always. And thank you for mentioning that, because the other day I was just thinking, I don't know what I was doing, but I was thinking, I was thinking about the truth always comes out, okay? And that's something that reminded me of that phrase that I've heard actually. And so, yeah, always comes out. It doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter also how they try to hide it. Because they tried it, like they tried to with projections, with delusions, with anything. But now, since they cannot move you, it's given like everything is coming down as it's supposed to. It almost was like you were an umbrella, or you held an umbrella that was protecting them from receiving the rain, okay? It's given like you were like walking down the street with your umbrella, okay? And then rain started coming out, okay, coming down a bit, and then they would call you to shield them in a sense. This is of course figuratively, it doesn't have to be like that, and okay, use your imagination, like the extreme version of your imagination, please. I'm trying to explain myself as best as I can. And when you used to go back to them to protect them, either knowingly or unknowingly, basically they would never see the truth because they would never go through it. They will never feel like rain is also a release. It's like crying. It's feeling the emotions, right? Especially with these energies that I have also explained in my members only, that is avoidant, okay? It's an avoidant energy here that we're talking about. And again, you used to go back and protect them and shield them and all, but now you're no longer doing so, and so everything is falling down and everything is wetting all these people, okay? With lies, with dirt, with shit flying all in the sky and all that, and coming back to them, okay? Because that's what they put out in the first place. Anyway, that was it. Amen. Oh, what? Yo, I wanted to say amen. I said Eminem. Yo, I don't know why today it's hard for me to speak. I'm gonna get out. Okay, Indravin, are you still there? For for your question. I cannot make it up, y'all. My bad. I can't. Oh, today I cannot read. I cannot say stuff straight. Like, I don't know. Eminem. This is killing me. Ah, Lord have mercy. Okay, you're still here. Okay, so what was the question? I remember you saying something in between, but can you please summarize that again, please? Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm sorry if I laugh at my own jokes, y'all, but I gotta do with it. Okay, I'm sorry. That's part of me. That's part of who I am. And I know sometimes it's corny, it's cringe and all of that, but I cannot make it up. I can't breathe. Oh, Lord have mercy. Great, yes, that's a good analogy. Nothing wrong with Eminem. Look at that. Let me breathe. Ah, Lord have mercy. Okay, we got it. So, will my ex try to get back in my life? But it's been months, and I have an attraction for another name, Marissa. Will me, okay, and her end up in a relationship? But wait, I'm friends with someone named, okay, I'm not gonna name them all. Okay, first of all, for privacy, but second of all, because I can't. Okay, literally. Yo, if you keep on writing stuff like that, I'm gonna keep on laughing. And I think she likes me more than a friend in regarding my ex. Me and my ex broke up, okay? And we haven't spoke for 3 months. Today I got a call from her saying she will always love me and she didn't want us to break up like that. What's her intent? So, you got 3 people mentioned, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So you got your ex in your, probably in your energy, a friend that you know is into you, and a friend that you like, but you're not sure of their feelings towards you, right? Just so that I understand. So A, B, C. A, your ex. B, your friends you know has feelings for you. And C, that person. Yes, 3. What must I do? Correct. Okay. So first of all, I just want to remind you as well that you're a part of the members, and the life that I made actually is very significant because you reminded me of I mentioned in that live about the OC, the what's that called, the TV show, which I mentioned Ryan and Marissa in there, and that name reminded me of that, so that could be significant. But anyway, I want the person I will be with forever. Okay, so you just don't know who is gonna be. That's what it is. Let's see your energy. First of all, let me change deck. Page of Wands, Judgment. Hi, T-Bird. 2 of Cups. Okay. Page of Wands, Judgment, 2 of Cups. King of Swords. 10 of Swords. This must be the one that reached out to you, probably your ex. Yeah, the one that is having problems that we already talked about. This one. So again, okay, this could be why, okay? Page of Wands, first of all, they see you moving forward. They see or they feel that something has completely shifted. Okay, it's giving like a cord is no longer there. So that's why they're interested in what you're doing, or that's why also they could have tried to reach out. Two of Cups here, they could have tried to create a connection back again by trying to communicate something here. Four of Wands, this person could be some level of a twin flame. But however, I feel like you have been separated from this person for a reason. So what's new for Indra here? Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It's giving like you're on a new journey that also requires you some level of patience or more patience. The Hermit came out. I don't know if you are a Virgo or somebody could be. Oh, okay. Also, I think that some information could be hidden from you at this time because you need to trust your gut whenever it comes to how you move. Two of Wands reverse and the Hermit. What is your energy here? You're a Virgo. Knight of Swords reverse and the Strength card. Could you be feeling like there's a level of trust that needs to happen when it comes to you or your heart or what you feel already? Emotions, High Priestess energy, like your intuition. You need to trust it. She's a Virgo? Okay. Knight of Swords here and the Strength card. There's a lack of courage and or even of focus when it comes to a situation or where you want to proceed with this journey. But again, it's because there's a lack of trust when it comes to either your intuition or it's getting like you don't know what to do because you don't have informations. But that's the point. You need to trust something. You need to go with the flow here. What is this Ten of Swords? I think that this betrayal couldn't occur though, okay? I'm gonna make it up. The Fool reverse, okay? It was actually sideways, but was coming in the reverse more so. So the Fool reverse is giving like somebody needed you to take the bait for something in order to get this betrayal. Seven of Cups and the Emperor. They wanted some level of confusion for you. But it didn't occur. Show me the new beginning for him. What about the other people? Page of Swords. You're coming up with these pages. Are you stressing about it? I find it hard to trust after all that happened to me. Yeah, but you don't need to trust other people. You need to trust yourself. With the journey that you are going toward or that you need to tap into. There's a level of inner growth and inner wisdom type of, I don't want to say isolation, but maybe, yeah, okay, some level of, I want to say detox maybe. That you need to take, that you need to fully go into. I feel Max will try to ruin all my relationships so she can get me back into her life. How's that? I mean, it's given like you're giving this ex particularly a lot of power. How is she gonna ruin your relationship if she doesn't know about them? Or if she's out of your life? Maybe there's a level of boundaries that you need to create for yourself. Intentionally creating physical mental, emotional, and energetical boundaries with his ex. Will him and Marissa, is it Marissa or Marissa? I'm not sure. Will end up together? Will they end up together? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, King of Wands. Look at that. The Empress reverse, the Chariot. This, okay. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Empress reverse. Three of Pentacles, there's a possibility. I think that things could go well. There's a positive outcome, I feel, but the Empress reverse, it could mean like there's some level of insecurity, either coming from you, which you could be in this very much feminine side more so. You could be also fearful of taking more action. There could be also something that is putting this Empress in the reverse, okay? Not letting something begin because of that, okay? Because there's a mistrust within you, within maybe your next step forward, okay? There's still maybe some level of work that needs to be done, okay? Again, I did mention patience. So don't get too much in your head or worry about how fast or how slow it's going, okay? There's no time, like there's no need actually to rush, I want to say. And I also want to say that there might be a possibility that things could work out. However, give it a time for this to come out like this. Now I'm gonna pull more for this Empress in reverse because I want to know what is, yeah, exactly, the burdens. Ten of Wands. It could be burdens coming from third parties or coming from yourself, okay? Needing to address a few things that you feel, which I already think that you are aware of, or at least you know how you feel about this thing, okay? If you feel anxious, if you feel this, that, and third. I'm sorry, I'm in my temple here. I'm saying, what the fuck? Okay, nothing. Anyway, there's few things that you need to address in order to make things flow more easily, and also to let something begin, okay? Because I see the Three of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. There's definitely positive and intentional good things come out of it. But there might be a level of trust when it comes to your vision, when it comes to what you feel more so. And releasing expectation, okay? Because maybe things will occur, but not in the way that you expect them to. Six of Swords, Nine of Cups. Is this, Marissa, from your past? You need to release something that is connected still from, like, to your past. Perhaps could be something with the ego. Oh, I'm hot all of a sudden, y'all. I think it's this lamp. Has been through the same thing with her ex. I think she's still healing. Yeah, we could be. Y'all could be a twin flame, because I got the Four of Wands. And also Queen and King of Swords. Y'all could be a twin flame or something like that. That's also why y'all could have a similar experience or mirroring each other's one another. Oh Lord, it's so fresh. I love it. Okay. What about this Empress in reverse? Yeah, King of Wands. I'm telling you, man. Look. Is some level of action that lacks still. Okay, I don't know if you're waiting on this person to take action, maybe, or to wave you a sign or something. Got the Four of Swords and King of Pentacles though, which this is also letting me know that you could now take this time to ground yourself, to go within, and to heal if you need to heal, or to check what you feel more so. I don't know if you recently just went through some level of a tower moment that helped you understand more about your emotions, or this is what you're up next to. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles here. Also 999 already. Look at that. I did mention something about 999 thanks to somebody that I think it was Lion. Yeah, I think it was Lion that ended, like, their username ends with 4 and 999. So yeah, a level of independence is occurring here. I don't know if you also are connected to mother figures or people that could be overweight at this time, taking more than giving. Or there's something here about mother wounds that you or her could learning about. There's also a level of surrender here, spiritual being. Oh, thank you so much, Nephew. Appreciate that. Lovers. I used to go bowling with me, but after we spoke about that, I sent her a message and she never replied. Should I send another message again? Ace of Wands sideways on top of the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Why is that? You are definitely mirroring each other. I don't know if you saw, but we got the King, Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Pentacles. It could be that you need to learn from this energy, but not to spend like a long lifetime with, if that makes sense. Like, it's not someone that maybe is there to be with you, but is there to teach you. Okay, is a twin flame or false ring, call it whatever you want, but is there to teach you boundaries, to teach you how to protect yourself, how to share with others, how to not overshare with others as well. You may be idolizing a little bit too much or being too analytical when it comes to your emotions. I know that myself as a Virgo, I do that. Okay, so there may be a reason why things aren't flowing at this time, because maybe you need to feel more, to tap into that feeling energy. Okay, and then you give a sense to what you have learned through your fears. Fears, through your feelings, emotions. Okay, so yeah, exactly. Nathan said it. No, don't. Just wait it out eventually, okay? So when should I contact her? I think make sure before you contact her, I don't know when, but make sure that if you contact her, you made peace with yourself about all the potential scenarios, okay? Either she wanted to ghost you, or okay, make sure that you feel what you feel. If this is making you feel anxious or just putting in your head, pay attention to that. That could also be, look, the betrayal. That could have been the betrayal that we talked about. To put you in your head. Maybe it's a cycle that needs to be completed, but you are ignoring the signs because you're not trusting in what you feel. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups reversed. Wanted to mess with your inner child, with your healing journey. I don't know if this person could be working with other people against you. Oh, we got that a lot in the collective reading as well. And the Three of Pentacles came out with the Ace of Cups. Is not okay. You're making the wrong questions. Try to. It's not the wrong question. It's not that you have wrong questions. I don't want to say that. I'm sorry. I take that back. I've explained myself badly. Okay. What I mean is that the right question, or the most important questions here, are others, okay, are not about how this will end up, okay? It's more about in your healing journey, how are you doing, what are you doing, what can you change, okay? Because I feel this could be a false, in some way, not a false energy, but y'all could be not in the same page. Here you go, the Ace of Cups. Took me a while. Three of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, okay? With the Empress, they came out like this. No, well, like this, okay? But your question was another. However, me as a reader, it could be that also something wanted to, either something needed to be stagnant so that you could understand more about yourself, or somebody wanted you stagnant within your heart. Because again, I cannot ignore the fact that I had that channel message in the collective reading about the heart chakra. We got that card many times in many different ways, and it could be that there's a exactly was that 1 second, the third party, something like that, okay, that is involved, that in some way wanted you in your head, wanted you stuck in a cycle. 1 second. Oh, look at that. If you're too yeah, chosen, I'm still at it. Yeah, you're not an option, you're the prize. Good one, Nathan. Trey, trauma bonding potential, give it a space. Exactly that. Thank you, intuitive. None of them are real, really real. Nobody has been so far. Well, they seem more so like teachers, okay? And you are like you yourself being the teacher and the student, and them themselves being the teacher and the students. But it depends. If you're ready to learn, then you're gonna be the students and eventually also be the teacher. But the most important thing is that you put yourself in a place that you can trust yourself at 100% to know when you're being the student, when you're being the teacher. That's your healing journey. That's what you need to center now, to put your focus back into. Because we got also the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Strength card in reverse. They may have tried, or that just happened because you need to keep up with yourself a little bit more attentive about your healing journey. The Knight of Swords is a very also focused knight, and a very much direct. So maybe these people are just being distraction at this time, so that you basically don't get to the point of your own storyline, which is not about Indravin, and your story is about you, Indravin, and eventually them, okay? It's given like they wanted you to put you as a backup character in your own movie, okay? So you're the main protagonist, you're the main character, you're the protagonist, okay? Well, and so you gotta act like it. But if you keep up with these people, they only take energy from you without actually giving it back. You're only gonna be like in the display, like confused, and you don't know where to go, you don't know how to feel, you don't know yourself. And that's exactly what it is. So give more time and space to the situation, work hard on yourself, explore yourself, and don't be afraid of feeling, because it's through feelings that you learn, and it's through feelings that you advance, and then you timeline shift and all that crazy stuff, okay? Crazy in the best of the ways. What's her intentions towards me? I think that is potentially the same, but we're gonna see. Okay. Oh, let me take a sip of water. 1 second. I need that. There could be also a lot of ascension symptoms. It's given like your future self could be trying to call you, like, come on. See you pulling you. Thank you, Indravin. Appreciate you. You don't need to do that though. Especially again, I want to remind you members have already like the questions basically in it. Okay, so if you're a member or if you want a question, all that, you already have it. But thank you so much for your support. It's very much appreciated. Oh, now you see, now I can like that. Hi, Urban. Hello. How you doing? It's been a while. I'm doing great, by the way. Thank you. Is plain water or flavor? I love flavor. No, it's plain. But, well, yeah. No, it's plain. Because actually, I wanted to say that this bottle is actually the other one. Is the with that one with the bubbles. I can't remember what it's called, but I can't. It does it like it makes me dehydrated. I don't know how or why, but that's what I feel when I drink that. So I don't drink it for that. I appreciate you, Indravin. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Sometime, yeah. Appreciate your insight. Very grateful. Oh, I appreciate you. Sparkling water. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for that. But anyway, Sagnet, right? I don't know how you pronounce them. I bet. Correct me if I'm wrong. What about her intentions though? What's that? I don't know what is this. Like, there's so many. Anyway, never mind. Six of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Five of Swords and the Star like this. I think this is about change. This is about releasing and letting go. But we go from the 6 to the 5 and the Star sideways on top of it. So again, there's a level of self-sabotaging behaviors here that is happening. The Fool. And you named it. You said it. You said, it was with, I think it was another one that you mentioned. It wasn't with Sagnet, right? But you mentioned something about we've been through the same or similar experiences and now we are afraid of exploring or starting over or something like that. And it could be that as well, but it could also be like the fact that you are entertaining, maybe it's also unwillingly or something like that, okay? It's giving like you're letting your inner child or some level of a wounded part of you entertain or be entertained by people that give you attention. However, it's not the right attention for you at this time. The one that should give you attention at this time is yourself, to clear those wounds, if that makes sense, okay? You're still in a learning phase, I see. Is there potential? And again, I'm trying to answer your question. However, my readings go also in is a more self-reflective energy. Okay, especially when I see wounds and I see that I like the guides and the spirit energies and cards are guiding me towards that. Okay, so I'm not trying to avoid your question. I'm sorry, but sometimes it's not even me deciding what I need to say. Okay, Queen of Wands coming out. The Hermit. Seven of Pentacles. What about her? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, the Lovers reversed. King of Wands is at the bottom. I said, what about her? Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Maybe there's attraction or chemistry. The Lovers. Okay. It may not be... Okay. It may not be like the Lovers reverse. It could also mean like... I often associate it with like... I heard devotion. But I didn't want to say that. I wanted to say more so like attraction. So again, chemistry, but in a divine way, okay? Because it's not the devil, but it's still in reverse, okay? But anyway, there could be an alignment happening because changes are being made or need to be made. Once maybe those changes are being made, there could be justice for you two together. Because again, I see the King of Wands here and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of, okay, she could be a Queen of Pentacles. So she could be working on her money at this time because I said Queen of Pentacles instead of Queen of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles fell. So maybe that's definitely something that is could be going on here. Maybe somebody feels like they need to be on your same level when it comes to their pentacles, when it comes to their status or how they appear. There's a lot of chemistry, okay. Then that's definitely something that they want also to be able to balance out, okay? Because as we know, relationships are not just made out of chemistry, okay? So maybe they're trying to get it together. I heard that song from, is it a Shark Tale? I think it is. Who's that? India something. I can't remember. But get it together, okay? Listen to it. I like that song. Anyway, Seven of Swords, the Chariot, Ace of Swords, King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is no shortcut to this, okay? There is no shortcut to this Chariot card There is not that, okay? I'm gonna get more into who and what is the Seven of Swords. This could be like also, we're going from the Six Swords, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There's no shortcut to this. There's complete honesty that needs to happen within the both of y'all when it comes to your healing journey. Okay? Mister, she's looking for a job. Okay, they may be significant then. Blessing the love to your spirit guide with them. Thank you. 1 second, I'll catch up with y'all as well. We are meeting up tomorrow to play ball. Well, that's a great thing, okay? Just give it a time. Don't try to force things, of course. I don't see her as being negative. 1 second. I just want to get more into the Seven of Swords here. Queen of Swords and High Priestess. Yeah. There's a level of getting to know yourselves more, like on an individual level. Especially your intuition. And because, look at that. Page of Wands, Six of Cups and Eight of Cups, because you're learning how to put down burdens that were never yours to carry. So it's giving like you're taking your coat and you're starting, like you're entering the chat or you're entering the room with this energy, okay? It's giving like you have now the potential, or you're starting to tap into the potential of, you know, when you go out to a party that you wanted to go for months or something like that, and you prepare the outfit that you want to wear, and then you finally can show it to everybody. And again, the only person that can ruin that or how you feel about yourself is yourself, is your mind, especially if it's still carrying like both of the ways that is written about other people's opinions and or carrying other people's burdens. And wants to, like, one way to do that is by cutting emotional stuff that is not there anymore, that shouldn't be there, and refocusing on what you feel, how you feel about this, what you feel about yourself. How to go through something by understanding your intuition and how that works. Because my intuition could work in a way, but yours could work in another way. Okay? Okay? No matter how hard the truth, yeah. Oh, you got good people as well that are, you know, giving you opinion, well, the right opinions in this case, okay? They're giving you right tips, advices, that's what it's called. Thank you. Okay. I hope it made sense. I look at when I pull an oracle, maybe. Learning to value oneself and showing up for yourself first. Exactly. Then others when you have filled your own cup. Exactly. Thank you, intuitive. Because you cannot give from an empty cup or a half cup. You're gonna stay without it. Or worse, you're gonna stay with the doubts. The doubts, fears, you don't want to stay with that. You don't want to stay with, like, you know, it's worse. It's worse, honestly. It's given like, you know, when you see cute couples edits on the socials, and then you you just go out and you find somebody to play with, and then you go back and you feel like shit because you didn't actually want that. Like, you didn't want to do something like that. If you want to build something, you also need to have a good structure, a strong structure already, okay? Because again, you cannot ask for a relationship if you're not already like 100% like individual functional for yourself, like, if that makes it. I have explained it like wrongly, but I'm pretty sure you got the point. Yeah. And again, intuitive, she put it very well on words, like read that comment. Okay. second. Ooh, ah, that was needed. Oh Lord, yo, I think I have to change my cushion, my pillow. That shit is like that. It's too high for my neck. Yeah, that's true. I hope it resonated, but I might take. Let's take the runes, okay? That's a great list, yeah. Oh, look at that. 3 of Swords as I split the deck. Don't fight it. Surrender to it. Basically, these two, three of Swords and 4 of Swords, make the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is dishonesty and is also with yourself. 7 of Wands is basically fighting, defense, guarded, and all of that. But with the 4 of Swords, it's giving up some level of defense, some level of make sure that you feel yourself. Do you make peace with yourself or with something as well? Yeah. Need a nice big fluffy pillow, exactly. Because that one, it's tough, first of all, and it's like, no, not even like that. It's too, it's hard. Like, if you haven't serious, please let your partner know the way you can go together and she's your word exactly as well. I mean, let me see. What about Indra in his situation? We got Berkana, which says birth, general fertility, both mental and physical, and personal growth. Liberation, regenerative power and light of spring, renewal, promise of new beginnings, and new growth. So there's a new beginnings, but this may come to yourself first, to your own garden first, okay? To your own inner, again, personal growth that we talked about, the introspection. We also got Lagos coming out in the reverse. Flow, water, you got to feel something. Flow, water, sea, fertility, source. No, my bad, one second. Flow, water, sea, a fertility source, the healing power of renewal, life energy, and organic growth, imagination, and psychic matters. You need to let your energy feel it through, okay? You need to feel something to let it go. And you also could in need of drinking more water. There's something here about that. Physical strength and speed, untamed potential, a time of great energy and health. Freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. And then we got Taurus sats in reverse. Reactive force, directed force of distraction and defense, conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, the tendency towards change in reverse. There are some things that needs to be aligned still. Okay? Well, that's a good start, okay? Start drinking water. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for being here. Does anybody want another question or anything like that? Let me know. These are, of course, donation-based questions. Let me know about it. Hi, site. I'd rather buy a bottle and I spend money on water. Thank you, Indravin, okay? It's always a pleasure. Hi, Lotus. Hope that I helped in some way, okay? Okay, collective. Thank you. Okay. Well, if everything's alright with y'all, I think I might go. Okay. I hope you have a nice evening. Have a nice night. Anything. Oh Lord. I was keeping that. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm getting started to get started a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna see you in the next one, hopefully, or somewhere else. I don't know. Take care of yourself, collective, and yes, okay. What else? I don't know. Just be yourself, okay? Just let yourself feel. Do whatever you feels right to your spirit for yourself. Do something for your inner child. Feel the freedom. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. Thank you, friend. Oh, my friend always say that I won't spend on myself, but I will spend on my. Yeah, that's something you need to check. Okay, spend on yourself. Look what I just mentioned. I didn't even saw that comment. Let yourself, your inner child, feel and be happy, and just sprinkle a little bit of joy. Thank you, Nathan, always for your service as well. Thank you, is it Lucia? And thank you, Spiritual Awakening. Okay, goodbye, y'all, and take care of yourself. See y'all.